Neglectful parents and street culture. Lock in, man.
So today, y'all, we're going to be having an in-house conversation with all my black folks surrounding the topic of neglectful parents and hood culture. Now, I want to give a quick disclaimer before we get into anything. This isn't one of those black fatigue, anti-black type of videos. If you're new to my channel, I am not one of those weird black conservatives that pander to white people. You know, Anton Daniels, Hodge twins, Officer Tatum, none of them weird ass. Best believe everything that I'm going to talk about today is a symptom from white supremacy. That's the reality. And if we being honest, all these other communities have these problems as well, and worse shit if you want to be honest, but we ain't getting into that. Now, the reason I'm even doing this video is because I came across something very disturbing. This was a TikTok post I came across literally a couple of minutes ago. It said a mother's...
Like, bro, how do you even... This dude posted up with the orange Gatorade. This gotta be the most trifling thing I've seen in my life, bro. Seriously. You got fist picks outside the gas station like a thug on the first day of 7th grade. I ain't gonna lie, that lineup is atrocious. You gotta kill your barber. He does not respect you or your mom.
First day of school photo is going viral after people noticed that both of her sons, who are entering 7th grade, were wearing ankle monitors. Now, let me state this. I am hood adjacent. I am not a street dude. I never involved myself in the streets, but I grew up smack dab in the middle of the hood. You know what I'm saying? I had friends that were in the streets, friends that were gang members. I grew up in that environment, but I never involved myself in it. And that is probably 90% of, you know, black people that live in the hood. So I ain't gonna say that this post is very uncommon, because I do, you know, when I was in middle school, I did have like 1 or 2 kids that, you know what I'm saying, we heard about him having an ankle monitor for a period of time. So, you know, things happen. But I think the biggest problem with this whole post is that the mother posted it, right? And it seems like she's glorifying it. Now, after seeing that post, I was like, bro, this can't be real. So I ended up looking her up on Facebook, and the shit was real. So this is the Facebook post. It was on August 10th, and she said, Levi went...
What? Like, what do you do, bro? Like, what have you done? He probably just stole something from the store, which is, I'm not going to say just, because it's definitely not something you should be doing. But it's no way he killed somebody, bro. There's no way he killed somebody to get that ankle monitor, bro. There's no way. Now, like, you posted up like it's an accessory, bro.
Ja 3, Noah went Black Mamba, my 7th graders. And as you can see,
basketball shoes going into the 7th grade. This is exactly what I was doing. I had Kyrie fly traps. Going into the 7th grade.
You got, you know what I'm saying? Look like he throwing, I'm not gonna say it's gang signs, but you know, doing something with his hands. Other one over here, both ankle monitor. This is another picture. She got him holding a Gatorade with ankle monitor. And the other one. And this is like, bro. And like, bro, just going through these photos, man, the sad thing is these 2 kids will end up stereotypes. They will end up statistics. You know what I'm saying? Going to jail or death. That is the only odds of living this lifestyle. And this is where I want to bring up hood culture, because hood culture is totally different from black culture. I hate that the two are intertwined. This mama probably think that her son's wearing an ankle monitor mean that he a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And sadly, some people that see that think he a real nigga. Some kids, they think that, oh yeah, he a tough dude. He already been to jail. And it's like, what are we doing? Come on, bro. Wake the fuck up. Because if this was a real mother who, you know, her kids just happen to get in trouble, because it happens, you know what I'm saying? Parents got to work all day to make ends meet, and these kids end up raising themselves in the streets. That is why also my black men, we got to stop making these fatherless homes, broken homes, you know what I'm saying? But just tying back to her, if she really thought that this was a problem, she would have covered that up with some long pants and nobody would even know that they had on ankle monitors. But she posted this because she thought it was cool. The post ended up getting 5,000 likes.
You can see it. That ankle monitor, that you're not hiding that one. It would have to be some really baggy pants. You're not hiding that, bro.
5,000 comments and 14,000 shares, and the shares have been on their ass. And I'm proud of a lot of us, man, because we already know that this is just ignorance that doesn't need to be promoted. CIA crying tears of joy, literally. 7th grade with ankle monitors is crazy. And I hate comments like this. He says, stop acting like we wasn't bad as shorties. Some of us grow up and some of us don't. Just gotta have hope.
Bro, being a bad kid doesn't equal ankle monitor, bro. Being a bad kid means like, you know, you getting put in time out. You getting, you know, whippings, bro. Being a bad kid doesn't equal ankle monitor going into the 7th grade.
That they do. What the fuck are you talking about? Ducked off Don? This is what I mean, and this ties into the mentality of a lot of black people. We just gotta pray and hope that things get better instead of taking actual action. Children are like
You can't say the N-word, man. You're too white. I guess, man. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm clearly black, but yeah.
Like
Good
sponges.
on
They
you,
will
man.
emulate
Good
and
on you.
absorb anything that they see, their environment. That is why I tell people all the time that a lot of these, dysfunctional, I guess they want to label individuals, are just a product of their environment. It's not an excuse, but it's just the reality. So these two little kids, I'ma assume they don't have their father in their life, because a real dad would not allow, that mother to post those pictures, yet alone let them be able to get in trouble to have ankle monitors. They are what, 12 years old? So it's not about having hope. It's about being a fucking parent and guiding
Your skin is black, but your soul is white. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is like the way you're talking right now, Control. This sounds like a TikTok think piece, bro. Like this sounds like something I would only hear on the brain rot side of TikTok.
children in the right direction. And it's just like the way he normalized this by saying, oh, we was bad too as kids. Being bad and going to jail and getting an ankle monitor at 12 years old are two different things. But yeah, man, just even seeing those two young boys, I feel for them so bad, because
it's sad, bro.
It isn't their fault. It's not.
It's the parents' fault, bro.
And eventually they'll get older.
Down.
And they're probably going to end up a statistic. And this whole situation just reminds me of Pooh Shiesty and his mother. I believe Pooh Shiesty has a photo when he was like in the 7th grade. I'll put it up on the screen, where he had an ankle monitor on his way. And I vividly remember when he had the whole situation with Gucci Mane, his mother hopped on Instagram Live or Facebook Live, one of those, and was drunk and was just talking about how he's such a real nigga. How, basically glorifying it. And it's just going back to like, they were just set up for failure.
He protected them. He kept them humble. He kept them 100 and kept away from around some suckers and pluckers. I pray for them, man. My young nigga looks so good, man. My whole family here. Do you know how good I feel? It's hard to get people together. It's hard to get people together.
Didn't Pooh Shiesty, like, he kidnapped Gucci Mane, bro? Like, why is she acting like he's the pinnacle of man right now, bro? Like, he's the most looked up, like, he should be worshipped as a man. Why is she acting like this, bro? Why is she giving him praise? He kidnapped a grown man. Like, yeah, of course he's not gonna be perfect, but we shouldn't be talking about him like this, man.
And be quiet. But if you fucking play with me, they already know my own 100. Don't listen to these people, man. My own 100, I'm 200. That's what they be talking about.
What color pants are you wearing? Khakis, like the original Jake from State Farm commercial.
Lying and deceit going against me. I'm 200, 100 on a whole nother level though. Now I switch that shit up. I'll be 0.
Can't afford it and still don't want to talk about it.
Talkspace is super affordable, with or without insurance.
Therapy should be free, man.
This is a pattern. This is a pattern. We got dummies having kids, raising the kids up to be dummies, and the cycle continues.
Do you even shave your legs and pubes? I don't see a reason why I would shave my legs, my pubes. What are we talking about?
Sad, man. And like I stated in the intro, all of this is a result of white supremacy. But I also look at it like this, bro. The tactics that these folks have used on us, they have been doing it for a very long time now. Some blame has to be put onto us. We keep falling for the same tactics. We keep falling for the same traps. At what point are we going to wake up as a collective and be like, all right, bro, let's let this bullshit go? Come on, man. And the reason I think a lot of other pro-black people don't speak out about these problems as much is because everyone already talks about it. But they're talking...
Control, bro. You kind of got popular white girl humor. I'm not going to lie, bro. You kind of got popular white girl humor.
About it from a standpoint of them not caring. It's basically just trying to attack black people. And I get that. So when I used to see a lot of these videos that were anti-black, it rubbed me the wrong way. But sometimes, it has some truth to it. But I do want to start having these conversations more over here. Just in-house conversations with black people. Talking about problems within our community. Not on no pandering to white people shit. Because I don't give a fuck what they think. Whether we act like this or not, or we are great, they still gonna look at it the same way. So, it has absolutely nothing to do with them. My thing is like, man, I think there needs to be a standard within the black community. We have to hold each other to these standards. And, if you notice with other communities, for example, the white community, they have a lot of these same problems, but they do not put it onto a pedestal. The white trash and the rednecks and the hillbillies, they are not considered, like, It's basically on some class shit and it sounds bad, but it's like, I don't care at this point. We got to start. That shit is not cool. Gang
Nah, that's
banging,
not cool,
degeneracy, going to jail, being ignorant, being stupid. That is not something to be glorified. Y'all seen the comment, he talking about, oh man, you know, that happens. We just gotta hope that it don't. No, we gotta put action in. And it starts with a lot of these dumbass parents. You know, there's a saying, you know, I see a lot within the black community that children are a blessing. Don't get me wrong, they are. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 kids myself.
Yeah, but you gotta raise them right. 3 kids. Whoa. How old is he, man? 3 kids, man. Good on you, man. You're a great man.
The thing is, if you aren't ready for kids, stop having them.
Facts.
Because they then will become a liability, and if you don't raise them right, they're gonna be a fucking detriment to society.
And I hate to say burden, but that's when they become a burden, bro. If you're not financially stable and you know you can't take care of a kid, don't have a kid, bro. Take the proper precautions when doing it, bro. I'm not gonna say not do it because I know things happen, bro, but take the proper precautions, bro. Seriously.
I get it, man. You know, sometimes things happen. Slip up. You may have one child by accident by a deadbeat ass nigga, cool. But that's on you. If you go out here again and go to another dude and you see he already ain't taking care of the kids he got,
you better be doing everything in your power, bro, to take care of that kid, bro. You gotta do everything in your power.
And have more. Come on, bro. We gotta take some responsibility. I ain't gonna hold you. We promote a lot of dumb shit. You know, just even looking at how we got some brothers and sisters that go.
I agree with EDP. I would never date, marry, or crack a girl with children. You did not have to say I agree with EDP, bro. You did not have to say that. You could have just said I would never date, marry, or crack a girl with children. You did not have to bring EDP into this conversation.
To college, right? They go to college their whole 4 years. Family ain't even supporting them like that, right? Some situations. But say, goddamn, you know, a brother get out of jail from prison and everybody's coming together to celebrate him getting out of prison. But the person that graduate college, nobody want to show love to them. They doing something big.
Facts.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I'm not saying you don't have to show love to the brother that got out of prison as well, but show the person out of college some love. So yeah, bro.
You should get a sleeve. I don't even want tattoos like that for her, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. If that's what you're talking about, if like a sleeve, a tattoo sleeve, I don't even want tattoos like that. But back to what he was saying, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I lost my train of thought. Oh, back to what he was saying, but yeah, bro. Us as a race, bro, we gotta stop doing this like just weird stuff, bro. Like all this, oh yeah, I take a charge for my homeboy. I take a charge for my partner. Let's not take charges at all. Let's not do things to get us in the situation of even taking charges, bro. What are we doing? It's just stupid, bro. It's stupid.
I'm just pushing that as black people, we have a new standard to us. This isn't a form of classism. It's about just setting a standard that we got to hold each other to if we want to be great. The same way we treat the raccoons in the black community is the same way we got to start treating the degeneracy.
Facts.
These gang members out here shooting and killing each other, killing other niggas. Start looking at them the same way. The city girl nonsense behavior. Treat them that way. It's time we lock in.
The sexy red clones, bro. Cut it out, bro. The sexy red clones, please cut it out. This is nothing against sexy red, bro. But all these people that's like following this weird ghetto train, bro. Stop it, bro. Please just stop it. It's weird, bro. Now, you can be ghetto and, like, have morals, but just don't forget your morals, bro. Seriously. Because people just be acting ghetto and just don't have morals. Ghetto doesn't equal no morals, bro.
We see all these different threats, man. And, you know, I think that is what has been really changing my mentality on a lot of this shit. All these other races got an agenda towards us. They got this animosity towards us. While having animosity towards ourselves and doing dumb shit. I want greatness for black people. And if we want greatness, we got to hold ourselves to a higher fucking standard. Once again, it has nothing to do with fucking being respectable. It's about us thriving and being the great people that I know we can be. And I know it may seem like a pick yourself up by your bootstrap mentality, bro. Whatever you want to see it as, I'm tired of the bullshit and I know we can be great. And I'm going to push.
Are you saying for the 2028 president, we needed to be the mayor of New York? I'm going to look that up after this.
All my brothers around me for greatness. And I'm going to push all my sisters around me to greatness. Call it what you want to call it. But a lot of this dumb shit, glorifying your 13-year-old, 12-year-old child having an ankle monitor on is straight up nonsense.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's the parents' fault. And we got to stop glorifying this dumbass hood culture. It's not it. Not it. But that's it for this video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see something similar to this, I suggest you go check out
The Raccoons We Don't Mention. That is a crazy title.